6 tips for selling your home fast. In a declining real estate market where supply overwhelms demand, a man can, for the most part, sell a house quicker by bringing down the cost. Be that as it may, there are different approaches to improving a home's attractiveness other than bringing down the asking cost. In case the seller is hoping to sell his home in a cooling real estate market, read on for a few tips on the most proficient method to create intrigue and get an ideal cost. 1. Separate from the names, keeping in mind the end goal to draw in consideration and to make seller home more critical. Consider handcrafts or additions, for example, finishing, higher view windows or another roof tip. This can help enhance the home style, while conceivably increasing the value of the home. Any changes ought to be handy and utilize colors and plans that will speak to the most stretched out group of audience. Moreover, they should complement the home and its different courtesies, for example, constructing a deck or porch contiguous an open-air swimming pool. Be that as it may, while it can pay to zest up seller home, don't over-enhance it. As indicated by a 2013 article in Realtor magazine, a few remodels, for example, including a restroom or putting new shingles on a roof tip, may not generally pay. The information proposes that the across the nation normal sum recovered for a washroom redesign is around 58%. For another roof tip, it's even less. In case we'll put resources into home upgrades, do seller's exploration and make sure to put seller's cash into the things that are probably going to get the seller the best return. Moreover, on the odd chance that seller had included any custom elements that seller thinks buyers will be keen on, ensure they are incorporated into the home's listing information. Like never before, in a down market, seller ought to take each little edge seller can get. 2. Clean the clutter. It is basic to expel all messiness from the home before indicating it to potential buyers, since buyers should have the capacity to envision themselves in this space. This may incorporate expelling some furniture to make rooms look greater, and securing family photos and individual things. Seller may even need to employ a stage to help him to improve utilization of the space. Staging expenses can extend from $200 or $300 for a fundamental counsel to a few $1,000s, especially on the odd chance that seller lease present-day, non-partisan furniture for demonstrating his home. Many individuals feel that stages can make a home more attractive, so contracting one merits some thought. 3. Sweeten the deal. Another approach to making the home and arrangement more appealing to buyers is to offer things or terms that may sweeten the pot. For instance, sellers that offer the buyer a few $1,000s credit toward closing expenses, or offer to pay closing costs completely, will now and again get more consideration from house seekers taking a glance at comparable homes. In a down market, buyers are searching for a deal, so do seller best to make them feel they're getting one. Another tip is to offer a transferable home guarantee, which can cost $300 to $400 for a 1-year approach and will cover appliances, for example, air conditioners and refrigerators, that come up short. Contingent upon the approach, different machines and house gadgets might be secured also. A potential buyer may feel quieter, realizing that he or she will be secured against such issues, which could make seller home more alluring than a contending home. At last, take note of that a few buyers are spurred by the choice to shut in a short measure of time. In the event that it is feasible for the seller to close on the home inside 30 to 60 days, this may set seller's deal and get seller in agreement. 4. Enhance curb appeal. Sellers frequently disregard the significance of their home's curb appeal. The principal thing a buyer sees is a home's outside appearance and the way it fits into the encompassing neighborhood. Attempt to verify that the outside has a new layer of paint and that the hedges and garden are all around manicured. In real estate, appearances mean a considerable measure. What better approach to separate seller's home than to make it appealing at first look? 5. Get your home in moving condition. Style critical, but on the other hand, it's essential that entryways, appliances and electrical and plumbing installations be inconsistent with current construction regulations and in working order. Once more, the thought is to have the home in moving condition and to give potential buyers the feeling that they will have the capacity to move appropriating and begin making the most of their new home, as opposed to investing time and money fixing it up. 6. Evaluating it right. Despite how well seller remodels and stages home, it is as yet imperative to value the home properly. Counsel a nearby real estate agent, read the daily papers and go to online real estate sites to perceive what equivalent homes are going for in seller's area. It's not generally basic to be the least valued home on the square, especially when stylish and other noteworthy enhancements have been made. In any case, it is critical that the listing cost is not out of line with other comparable homes in the market. Attempt to place seller in the buyer's shoes and after the figure out what a reasonable cost may be. Have companions, neighbors and real estate experts visit the home and say something too. Selling a home in a down market requires some additional work. Do all that seller can to get the home fit as a fiddle and be set up to make some little concessions at closing. These tips, combined with an appealing cost, will build the chances of getting seller home sold.